What's going on, guys? It's your boy REHOLY here, bringing you guys a brand new video, and today won't be just any ordinary video. Today I am dropping my very first Q&A. Now, this is something I contemplated. What the hell? Who educated me? But I was planning on doing this video for a while now. I wasn't sure if I wanted to wait for like a certain milestone, maybe 100 subs, or like something a bit higher. But I just wanted to get it out, Now, for the people that didn't know that I was doing a Q&A or are confused as to where or how I got these submissions for the questions I posted on my Instagram, or maybe even a question that you had for me, maybe already asked in this one. So yeah, thank you guys who all submitted the questions on my Instagram. Go follow my Instagram, by the way. It's always in my description of every video, REHOLYS. But let's not waste any more time. And what the hell is that? Okay, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it with the first question coming from my boy Goals PM. Asks, how long have you been playing COD, and are you a senior? Well, I've been playing COD since I don't know if it was Call of Duty 2 or 3. I remember on the game there was a motorcycle, and it had a little like passenger pouch on the right side of it as your teammate could get inside and shoot out of. I don't know if that was 2 or 3. And that was my first COD I played. I'm pretty sure that was 3. And I started really getting involved and like serious about COD. World at War came out. That's when I started like grinding it. Not grinding it, but like started playing it like a lot. And then when MW2 came, that's when I grinded. Like I was grinding MW2. I wasn't a trickshot or feed. I was just a straight red gunner, but I was grinding. BO1 came out. MW3, BO2. I have the most playtime on BO2 out of any Call of Duty to this day. I think I have about, I don't even know, man. So many days played on BO2, but BO3, anywhere from Call of Duty 2 up. I didn't really play COD 4. That's the only one I didn't really play. MW1 or COD 4. I didn't play that much. And it kind of sucks because I didn't get to play the remastered version of MWR either. So, well, I did play it, but I didn't own it. I didn't own it. I didn't really like IW. I feel like IW was a complete fail at Call of Duty, and you had to get IW to get MWR. But then they started selling it separately, but I felt like it was too late, so I just never bothered it. But and that's the question: are you a senior? No, I am not a senior. I actually graduated 2017 in May, and I'm planning on starting college soon, sometime 2018 summer, maybe before summer starts. Next question comes from an OG friend of mine named Toonish. A lot of you guys may not know who he is, but this guy has he actually game shared me his BO3 DLCs, and shout out to Toonish. But he asked, how did you get good at editing? Now, if you haven't known me for a while now, if you've met me like end of 2017, like second half of 2017, you probably don't know that I used to be an editor. I may have mentioned it to some of the friends I have, some of the newer friends I have, but I was an editor maybe anywhere from like March to like May. I was editing, and this is one of my favorite edits here. I'll play it for you guys now. So yeah, I was editing, and to answer the question, how did I get good at editing? I met a dude named, his @ was Nico, Nico, and to be honest, he was like the worst teacher ever. Like There was one day I was just he was helping me a little bit, and then I showed him what I had came up with, and he just basically told me to quit. Like, he was like dead. I was like, just quit. Like, and you know, I not want to just give up on something I'm passionate about, so I gave it a couple more tries, asked some other people for some help, and I started getting a bit better. I started seeing different details I could add to my edits, different things I could add to make it, you know, a bit better. He told me that I had to be, if you wanted to be a good editor, you had to be a perfectionist, and you know, I put that into play, and you know, I just slowly got better at editing, and still not the best editor, but you know, I feel like I did something, you know, acceptable. Next question from a boy, it's Rickster. I've known him for a while, but he said, I love you. But he said, he asked, he said, if you have one wish, what would it be? For any logical person, they'd probably just say, oh, I wish for unlimited wishes or something like that. But, oh, there's a dirt bike going past my house. But, if I had just one single wish, I don't really know. I couldn't really pinpoint one thing. You know, it's not really anything that I really, you know, want, you know? I don't know, maybe I'd wish for, to end world hunger. Next question comes from, one of my OG friends named Tycooner, and, another friend of mine named Gizify. Congratulations to both of them. Tycoon, another dirt bike. Okay, Tycoon actually, he's doing really, really well for himself on YouTube and on Instagram. I think on Instagram he has like 20k, and on YouTube he has almost 3k. So shouts out to Tycoon. And Gizify, he recently joined TAS. TAS is one of the bigger Instagram private match community teams. Tycoon asked, what do you want to do as a career? And Gizify asked, do you potentially think of doing YouTube as a career? I can't really see myself pursuing any other career that I feel as though I don't really see any consistent satisfaction in any other career besides YouTube. Now, before you guys call me a fat nerd, I've grown up watching YouTubers. I've grown up watching PewDiePie and Jev and Apex and Rain and Rug, and at that, like, I watch their videos every day. You know, I always, you know, looked up to those people as, like, you know, motivational people, icons in my life and what I'm chasing, and like the dream I'm chasing. And you know, I don't know, there was, you know, when I was younger, I did have other things that I seen myself doing, but like once I grew up and I started to see like all the opportunities that were out there for me, you know, and comparing them all, YouTube is I don't know, it's something about it that attracts it to me, and I really want to pursue it and see where it goes from there. But it's always good to definitely have a backup plan. You know, I would never drop out of school, you know, to pursue a YouTube career, not that, unless it gets to the point where like it's really pointless for me to even be in school if I'm not going to pursue anything else. Like, but you know, as of now, I'm going to be going to school and YouTubing and probably working another job until it gets to the point where I don't need to work a 9-to-5 job. But until then, yeah, YouTube is my number one goal. My boy Levels, he asks, why do you smell like fish sticks? Tasty ones. Rax, who's your favorite trick shotter? Favorite trick shotter, my favorite trick shotter personally is Red Random. Now, me saying it's my favorite, I'm not saying he's the best. I feel like a true fan of someone, if you're a true fan, if you look up to someone, I think it takes the ability to actually like, you know, kind of not realize, but actually like know that they're not the best at what they do, but you know, they have a skill at what they do, and even if it's not the best, it's what you like the most out of anyone else. You know, see, I like Red Random's trick shots. I like his channel. I like who he is as a YouTuber. I mean, the YouTubers I may enjoy from different aspects. Like, you know, I might like Jev because he's funnier, you know, or I might like Rug because his vlogs are, you know, more exciting. WDM Fear. Before I get into the question, yes, what clan you want to join? WDM is a team. They're coming up. I'm gonna shout them out right now. WDM_gaming on Instagram. They actually asked me to come and join them. They're grind squad, not them. What clan am I trying to join? If I had to pinpoint one, you know, FaZe is always going to be my dream team, but as of right now, either Stark, Obey, or Red. I know like Stark would seem more realistic. I definitely want to join Obey, probably Red more than Obey, only because I love the Red House. Everyone in the Red House seems so funny and chill to be around, and I'd love to be a part of that one day. Most likely, you guys are going to see me in Red soon. Maybe in the next year or two, I'm going to be in Red. You know, just calling it, you know, before it happens. But yeah, if I had to choose one team to be in right now, it would definitely be Red Reserve. 812_Caleb asks, when did you start trickshotting and what game did you start on? And he also said, what inspired you to make music? I don't make music. There was someone else that actually commented that, and I think I don't make music. If you think I make music, you guys are probably thinking of Earl Sweatshirt, but no, that's not me. Anyway, when did I start trickshotting? I started trickshotting in 2016 in June. During the private match community, I was sitting there phone recording my screen and capture flag shots on BO2 in the custom game. And you know, I slowly improved, and you know, I was in the private match community for 2 years. Recently left to start YouTube. And what game did you start on BO2? I touched on it end of YouTube, but I didn't. It wasn't really a passion of mine. It was just something that I thought was really cool. But you know, another damn dirt bike going past my house. Okay, dude, go in the house. Go inside. Next question from my boy Supplier 6 Ooply. Why is your mom so gay? Mom! Why are you so gay? Why are you so gay? Sorry. She told me shut up. Next question from my boy Kanzi. He said, okay, dude. Okay, Kanzi. Have you let a girl stick her thumb up your... Actually, yes, I got any allergies. Rob Van, my boy. I don't know why you're curious as to whether or not I have allergies or not, but yeah, I do. Really bad allergies in the spring, by the way. This is Zerzal. Asked, do I like jazz? I don't know if this is a joke or not, but I actually do like jazz. I don't like just raw jazz. I like the remix jazz, kind of like lo-fi. Kind of, if you don't know what lo-fi is, you can search it up. It's kind of like that kind. But yeah, I like jazz. Pinks, do you like my edits and where did you grow up? Okay, if you guys don't know who Pinks is, he around the time I was editing, he would find a little shot of mine and then he'd edit it. And then he'd find a little shot, then edit it for me, and then, you know, tag me and see if I liked it or not. And they were really cool. It really motivated me to know that someone like thought of editing a shot and just thought of my shot, you know, out of all the shots in the world, and just you know, edited mine. So it was pretty cool to know that you know, I got people that look at me in that kind of way. And where did you grow up? I was born in Westchester, Pennsylvania. I did a lot of moving when I was younger. I moved around from Westchester to Philly, Jersey, and now I live in Delaware. I've lived here for probably over 10 years now. So if I had to choose one place, probably Delaware. That's probably where I grew up at. QPRVN asked, why did I quit the comm? Okay. Why did I quit the PM comm? The PM comm, if you guys don't know, if you're like new or something, PM stands for private match community, you know. Private match community is on Instagram. It's a community of private match trick shotters. They trick shot in private match. Standards are a bit higher for private match trick shotters as opposed to online trick shotters. I was in it for 2 years. I quit. There's 3 reasons why I quit. One is because I really wanted to switch to YouTube and get my, you know, my journey started on YouTube. I didn't think that private match shots were going to be, you know, something to base my channel around. I didn't want to base my channel around private match trick shot. On Instagram, it's so different. The comments so small, and other people just hating other people. I don't know why. It just wasn't worth, you know, dealing with the hate when I can go on, you know, YouTube and deal with it for something greater than just, you know, posting it Instagram and then getting hated on from some, you know. It just wasn't worth it, to be honest. And plus, another reason, like, people with egos, the egos in that comment is just ridiculous. Like, they think just because it's private match that people can't be excited for anything that happens to them while they're in the private match community. Like, they'll get a follow from someone big in the and they'll get excited, put it on their story, and then someone will respond or something saying like, "You're so hyped, it's just a private match trick shot." Like, let them have their, like, time of excitement. Like, they look up to that person as an icon or like you know, an image of motivation for them, and then you're trying to bash on them for being hyped. That's gonna crush, like, you know, kind of like take away their motivation, their courage. And it was just really stupid how people they don't let people be great, you know. So yeah, that's why I left the Face Cali said kick him. Yeah, I'm already on that. You watch in the top left corner, look. Beastly asked, where did your name come from? Honestly, it was just something I kind of randomly, like, generated in my head. Like, I was just thinking, and, you know, it hit me, and I liked it, so I tried it out. I actually put it in on the PSN thing, and it was actually available. Surprisingly, I made it 2016, like, not too long ago. Like, at the end of 2016, beginning of 2017, I made it, and I was really surprised that it was, like, available. That's basically where my name came from. Lanterns would ask, who is your favorite IG trick zoomer? Trick zoomer is trick shotter, but IG stands for Instagram. Basically, my favorite private match trick shotter. My favorite private match trick shotter actually had a comment on this video. His name is Justice Zerzal. That is my favorite private match trick shotter ever. Like, that's been my favorite trick shotter for the longest. I used to fanboy him so hard. Now it's just like cool and stuff. But that's still my favorite trick shotter in private match. I'll probably always be my favorite trick shotter in private match. But yeah, to answer your question, Zerzal. Next question comes from Rickster. He says, do you love me? Of course I do. Strand, my boy, best friend in that hands down. Don't make me cry, Strand. Don't make me cry. But he put the 2 right there because he asked like a few questions, but I picked this one. He said, if you had a chance to change one thing in the what would it be? If I could change one thing in the it'd probably be the standards. Standards for me ruin the not for me, but for people, for new trick shotters, people who are trying to come up and get known in the private match community on Instagram. It's really hard for them because they have to live up to these big standards that are created by, you know, bigger Instagrammers, people who've been in the for years. And, you know, for people who are new, it's much harder to, like, live up to those standards. Like, you can't really get the hang of trick shotting that fast and then live up to these big standards that people get. And, like, if you don't live up to the standards, then, you know, people bash on you, they hate on you. You get double the hate of what someone who's good at the game gets. And even if you're good at the game, like, no flaws, nothing, you still get hate for doing what you're doing. So, you know, it's really hard for people to get known. That's why I was saying it wasn't even worth it anymore. So I just left. Stark sniping. Was I just talking about them earlier in this video? They said, why do you want to join Stark? Well, my friend Callie, she's so stupid. But anyway, I joined her party and she was with this guy, Vortex, who was also in Stark. They were both in Stark, and, you know, I get along with them really well. Vortex is really cool, Callie's really cool. And, you know, I've heard of the team, like, before. And I remember when I was in the private match community and I seen their team, and I was thinking that they were private match, but they weren't. So I just, like, you know, pushed to the side, like, you know, there's no point in me going for it. I'm a private match trick shotter, and they have Stark sniping. I don't know if they even recruit trick shotters, even if they're on private match or online, but, you know, it's something it just went over my head, so I never thought of it. And then as soon as I ended up going on YouTube, Callie got recruited, and I found out about them again. I was like, oh yeah, I remember seeing their name around. So, you know, I showed a bit of interest in the Stark sniping. And I can't really answer the question, why do I want to join? It's more so I want to join to see what the team is like. And then I could easily say why a good idea to join Stark in the first place. Next question comes from It's Cry. It says, what is your favorite Call of Duty? This is a very hard decision for me, only because it's between MW2 and BO2. Now, if I had to choose a Call of Duty that I like the most out of all the Call of Duties that were ever made, it would hands down probably, that makes no sense. It wouldn't even probably, it will be BO2. BO2 is my favorite Call of Duty in the world. That game is amazing. It's like the perfect example of what a Call of Duty should be. So is MW2, and if they drop something like MW2, I would not have any complaints, because MW2 is an amazing game. Rip that game, because it's swarmed by modders. And I heard that they were actually gonna do, if they make that backwards compatible, no, that game's taken over. But BO2, my favorite Call of Duty ever. Just to answer your question. Pogo's logos, hit him up if you guys want to free your logos. He just exchanged for a shout out, free clout. But I said, what was the reason why you started YouTube? As I said before, it was the childhood passion of mine. I grew up wanting to be a YouTuber, so finally got to chase the dream, and it feels good. It's Cry also had another question. Well, he said, how do you feel about fast mags? That's an inside joke. That's dead meme though, Cry. Dead meme. I'm pretty sure there's another question. I got a question from Texticle or Jackson. You guys go follow him at it's Texticle, And he asked, I actually asked him, like, you got any questions? And he was like, nah. And he was like, actually, yes. And he commented, it was like, does it piss you off when people call you Earl? If you guys haven't seen me before, there's pictures of me on Instagram. People say I look just like Earl Sweatshirt, and I've been getting called Earl for like my whole life. And to answer your question, no, it doesn't piss me off. The thing that makes me kind of like irritated about it is when people say it to make me mad, as if it makes me mad, because it really doesn't. And it's just like when they're trying to roast you, basically saying like, oh, you look like Earl, you look like Earl. And like, people call me Earl just like on a regular basis. So when you try to roast me, like call me Earl, roast me, it's like it's basically like saying my name and then like thinking it's funny. To answer your question, no, it doesn't piss me off. It pisses me off when people think it pisses me off, basically, if that makes sense in a way. And last but not least, question from Face Callie's stupid ass. She said, why did you switch to sniping? I inspired you, didn't I? I am a god. These are all lies. For one, well, 50-50 the first line. Why did you switch to sniping? I didn't switch to sniping. I switched to online, which means I still trickshot online and I snipe online. No, you didn't inspire me, you butthole. No, you didn't inspire me. I inspired you to be a god. That's what I did, So, you gotta switch the credits around. And I am the god, not you. Not you. Okay? Understand that. And, yeah, that's all the questions we have for today. If you did enjoy this Q&A, please drop a like. If you had a question that was asked and answered in this video, comment down below. If you guys are new to the channel, please drop a sub down below. Put the bell on so you guys know when I upload. And my next video is going to be Fortnite. I need to have that gameplay for the new maps up for you guys. I'm really late on it, but I just haven't had the time, and I haven't been able to play the game because I have to get a new HDMI. But I'll have that video up very soon. I thank you guys for watching the video, and yeah, it's been your boy REHOLY. Peace out.